My name is Edward Vitte, and I am on a very special mission for the tiny Mediterranean kingdom of Glendora. I am in New York as His Majesty's representative because 4 Americans from very ordinary walks of life are soon to be enlisted to help save our ancient and sacred kingdom. How can this be possible, you might ask? Well, that answer is not as complicated as it may appear to be, but it is what this tale is all about. One of these Americans will, in fact, be the answer to Glendora's prayers. But there are dark forces at play, forces which will seek to stop them setting forth on a very special quest. Our 4 Americans are in New York City at this very moment. They know nothing about this adventure which is about to change their lives and the history of our kingdom. Allow me to introduce them. Dan Underwood, photojournalist and sportsman. Heroic, selfless, generous. All marvelous qualities, and the nicest thing about him is that he apparently doesn't know it. Carrie Welby has worked hard to get where she is, never sacrificing others in her rise to the vaunted position of assistant buyer of the shoe department at a major department store. Unselfish, sensitive, and quite pretty.
Cody Johnson. He appears to have been a confidence man of remarkable ability. A trickster who has done every kind of con in the books except perhaps selling the Brooklyn Bridge. In the past 2 years, he has been a reformed man. No photographs exist of Mr. Johnson. He moves around a great deal.
And Arthur Henley. Ah, yes, Mr. Henley. A retired police officer, young at heart with the best qualities refined by years of living. A little old for what we have in mind, but the quest that we have planned is already in motion and cannot be altered. So now, our story begins.
Glendora, Glendora. I hate it when you people think that you can just ignore the signs.
Well, now, you got a real friendly way of saying howdy. I sure hope you ain't gonna run me over with that there horse of yours, Sonny.
This park is posted, Clyde. This grass was just reseeded last August. We're trying to get it to grow. You ain't supposed to be sitting on it.
I see. I suppose that horse of yours just tiptoes around between the sprouts, huh?
On your feet. I don't like getting talked back to. And let's see some ID.
Okay. You don't have no reason to worry about me, Sonny. Why, after all, we're in the same business. Here, looky here. See that? Art Henley. Wilco, Kansas Police Department, retired.
When they retired you, did they take away your glasses? And the sign says get off the grass. Now get.
Would you believe I won this trip to Glendora with all expenses paid? You know, you ought to try smiling a little more, Sonny. One of the best tools in police work is a cheery howdy and a warm smile. You take it from someone who did it for 30 years.
I don't need no advice on how to be a cop.
But now, I think you do. You look, we got us a real supermarket in this here park. Why, there's a hug-a-mugger over there. And over that way, there's 3 kids working a lady on a purse snatch. I wasn't really looking for no company. Hey, what's going on here? What is this, anyway?
Give me that brochure, Pops. You're not going to Glendora.
Okay, here, this guy wears glasses.
Where'd you get these? The Braille Institute?
We only had an hour to set it up. Stop kidding around, Cody, okay? Here. I'm gonna check out the front. You think you can get inside okay?
Yeah, fine. Now this time you don't.
Look, Mr. Westover, if it should happen to come up, what I mean if, of course it's gonna come up. Well, listen, you can just say we just happened to meet and the information just happened to slip out.
You mean instead of telling him you sold him out?
What do you mean sold him out? I'm not selling him out. I mean, you're a legitimate businessman. This is a legitimate business deal, practically.
Relax. The economy stinks. He'll play.
Richard, what are you doing here? I thought you were in the office working on the metal fatigue analysis.
Oh, well, actually...
He thought the two of us ought to meet. Show Westover.
Westover? Westover Scrap Iron Reclamation?
Oh, well, actually, Mr. Westover and I just happened to meet at a party.
At the track. Vivian?
Yes?
Would you wait outside, please?
Mr. Babcock, I'm a man who believes in coming right to the point. I found out that bridge is coming down. Somebody's going to end up with all that scrap metal. I'd like it to be me.
We are thinking of posting it for a lower allowable wheel load, but
It's coming down, all 1,595 running feet. Now, I'm here to talk deal, and I'm here to talk money, or I can just talk. Say, for example, to the press. I mean, I think it'd be quite a stink if they found out you guys are going to tear down a national monument before you had a chance to lay down the PR groundwork.
I can't talk about this here. I have an 11 o'clock at Gracie Mansion. I'll meet you in my office at City Hall at 12:15. And if one word of this leaks out, your bid won't even be in the running. That's a promise. Richard? I don't believe this. I've been going straight, and here I am selling the Brooklyn Bridge. It'll pay your sister's hospital bills, though. And maybe there'll be a couple of bucks left over for me. I'm a capitalist.
You're a friend. Virginia's in the hospital because of him. He beat her up bad.
We gotta get this heat back to the garage before some bureaucrat wants to go bye-bye. Then we'll go pick up the termite truck and... What's going on? Do you know these guys?
I don't know him. I never saw him before.
They say they're from the Glendora consulate.
Well, the plane doesn't leave until 5:30, and they didn't say anything about sending a caller when they picked up my bags this morning.
A limo yet. Just like Elizabeth Taylor. I'll tell them to wait. I'll get her out of here in about 10 minutes.
Did I happen to mention this is my first trip to the Big Apple? Now, that is what you all call it, isn't it, Honey Bunch?
We call it New York.
Wingtips? Honey, I ain't no Wall Street cowboy.
Well, you've seen everything else in Tennessee.
Well, we might as well try them little doodads on.
I'd be happy to, but somehow I get the feeling you're more interested in saddles than you are in shoes.
Well, as a matter of fact, little darling, I was kind of wondering what you might be doing tonight when you get off work.
Leaving the country.
Carrie! You didn't tell me you were leaving this early. The cake's not even here yet.
I didn't know you were planning a party.
Well, if I can't talk you out of taking this trip.
I don't know why you'd want to. I've never been to Europe before. I may never get another chance, and it's free.
Some of the creeps they get in this place, they ought to give us combat pay.
I don't know what kind of trip it can be. I mean, when they get your name out of the phone book.
Oh, I'm so smart. I'm unlisted.
I mean, I've never even heard of Glendora before.
That's why they're promoting it, George, to increase tourism.
Look at this. The jewel of the Mediterranean. Place is probably lousy with millionaires.
Marge, I really have to get going. Bye, everybody. Marge, this is the WAC manual. Any questions you have about the Women's Action Committee, you'll find the answers in here. And you only have to put in about 3 hours a week manning the hotline.
Wait a minute. Manning it?
Slip of the tongue. Thanks for covering for me, Marge.
Sure.
Have a great trip, kid.
Thanks, Harry. Bye. Are we going to the consulate first or right to the plane? I wasn't told that anybody'd be picking me up. I thought that I was supposed to report to the airport. Hey! What's going on? Let me out of here!
mind carrying the cockroaches?
It's 12 o'clock. Building is about as empty as it's gonna get.
Listen, I'm not sure about these extinguishers. You think they're gonna work?
Trust me. Just follow my lead.
I don't know about this.
Come on, Scoop.
Okay, guys, wake up. No fighting. Ernie, showtime. Okay, guys, let's go. Masks on.
Uh-oh. It's 12 o'clock. Everybody was supposed to be out here by noon. We only got an hour. Come on.
Stop that! What are you doing?
You're fumigating, lady. I wouldn't eat that sandwich if I were you. We're using phenochlorbenzenate. Go straight to the nurse center. Look at here, New Jersey Reds. Ernie here, he does tricks.
The least you could do is wait till we got out of here. Come on, Zan.
Hey, but wait a minute, lady. Where are you going? The show's just about to begin. Go.
Ernie! Oh, that was brilliant.
How you doing, good looking?
Hi, Mr. Westover. May I help you?
Yeah, I got a 12:15 with Mr. Babcock.
Mr. Babcock, that bridge is suffering from severe metal fatigue. The traffic flow patterns indicate that it has to come down.
That is not the point. Bringing Westover into this has compromised this office. It's compromised my position.
If you don't mind waiting just a few minutes.
I only wait for traffic signals, huh?
Who's gonna believe I had nothing to do with leaking the information? Everybody's gonna think I'm on the take.
Exactly, Mr. Babcock, exactly. So, you've got a choice. The name or the game?
You've put me in an untenable position.
Come on, Mr. Babcock. We're all big boys here. There's $15 million worth of scrap metal in this bridge. I want it.
You know the way the city operates, Mr. Westover. Closed bids. Best bid gets the contract.
Nothing wrong with that. As long as mine comes in best. All you have to do is fill in the right number in my bid. And there's $15,000 cash that says you can make it work.
That's a bribe.
Generous one.
Mr. Babcock, the contract has got to go to somebody. And Mr. Westover has the know-how and the reputation.
Do you want to be righteous or rich? Pleasure doing business with you.
The pleasure's all mine. Sucker. 15 G's. Woo. How much you gonna need?
About 10 for the operation. They took out her spleen.
Are you scamming me, man?
Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm sorry. Occupational hazard. You start mistrusting everybody. Take 14. That'll leave me with $1,000. I need some walking around money.
Thanks, pal. Listen, I owe you. Anything you need, name it.
Just one thing, Scoop, and this is real important.
Anything.
You don't ever tell anybody I did this. It's a real Marx move, man. Giving away dough is dumb. I'm an ex-confidence man. I don't want to come off like Father O'Leary.
Okay, I promise.
Come on, 5:30. I'm leaving for Glendora.
Where the hell is Glendora?
It's a small country on the Riviera, about 50 kilometers from Monaco.
Why don't you con your way into something like this?
I didn't. I got invited.
Come on.
Hey, look, don't ask me why. Every once in a while, something good falls in your basket. I think I'm on a streak or something. Anyway, it's a free trip to promote tourism. I'm not going to turn it down. Don't sell all those bridges before I get back.
There he is.
Come on, these guys! snake-coated Johnson. No, I'm his twin brother, the good Johnson, the Reverend Johnson, the very Reverend Johnson. Oh, I pray for my twin brother. I pray for him all the time. Oh, what is this? You guys, talk to me, will you? Ah!
This was taken around 27,000 feet. We were approaching the second step, a few hundred feet to go. You can see that we had nearly perfect weather at this point. The mist didn't move in for another hour. And then the snow squall. Gee, I'm sorry they weren't in order. I don't know what happened.
If that's an apology, forget it. You can show them upside down and backwards. They'd still be great.
They're incredible. That last picture, Dan, was that taken before or after the piton broke and the 3 people fell and you saved them?
Well, it was just before. It was a matter of a couple minutes, I guess. Incidentally, our Sherpa guy worked with me all the way on the rescue. I couldn't have done it without him.
I gotta be honest with you, Dan. I never expected anything like this. I thought it was just another assault on Everest. I mean, we had to cover it, but hell, I figured you'd bring me in chilblains and frostbite and a lot of snow, but not this.
Well, I had a lot of breaks and some terrific guys to work with. I'm glad you're happy with it, Paul.
Happy. It's the cover of our next issue, which, of course, means you get the bonus for the cover shot. You gonna be around a couple of days, or shall I send it to you?
Well, you know, those guys lost most of their equipment in that fall. If it's all right with you, I'd feel a lot better about that bonus if we could maybe divide it equally between us. I mean, I'll take my share, of course, because I was along, but it'd help the climbing club to regear.
Dan, you're something else. If it's all right with you, Paul, I'd like to get Dan started on another assignment. We don't want to lose talent like this.
Sign him up, honey.
Well, thanks, Paul. Can we make that a rain check? I'm leaving for Glendora at 5:30.
Today?
Anytime you get back. Door's always open, kid.
I can't believe it. You just got back and now you have to leave again. I thought we could have some time together.
Well, I'll only be gone 2 weeks.
But then you'll be going back to California. It seems like we're always saying goodbye to each other. I was looking forward to a nice, quiet dinner. I'm a dynamite cook.
Oh, I remember.
Promise me you'll stop off in New York on your way home?
Oh, yeah, I promise.
Dan, you weren't going to leave without seeing me, were you?
Oh, well, no, I'm sorry. It's just things ran a little longer than I anticipated in Baxter's office.
Diana, aren't you supposed to be on the reception desk? It's covered. Oh, Dan, well, I've got a couple of tickets to the Bacall musical for tonight. Hottest ticket in town.
Oh, well, thanks, Judy. That sounds great, but I won't be here.
You won't?
Mr. Underwood. Yeah? I'm from the Glendoran consulate, and I'm here to take you to the airport.
Oh, well, thanks. I'll be right
All
with you. Well, I'm sorry. My plane leaves in about an hour. I'll catch up with you when I get back. Thank you. Excuse me, this isn't the way to Kennedy Airport. I'm beginning to suspect you guys aren't from the Glendora Tourist Bureau, right? Well, look, I hate to refer to this in negative terms, but it's beginning to look more and more like a kidnapping. And let's face it, guys, kidnapping's a federal crime. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. It's just that I'd hate to see you guys get sideways with the FBI. But hey, you probably got your reasons, and I'll bet they're good ones, right? We'll talk about it later.
Well, welcome to the kidnapping.
Hi, I'm Dan Underwood.
Art Henley, Carrie Welby here. We thought we were going to Glendora, but instead we end up locked in this room.
Are you supposed to be going to Glendora, too?
The 3 of us? What do you think's going on?
Well, I hate to be obvious, but I don't think those guys have anything to do with the Glendora Tourist Bureau.
Hey, I found some letters addressed to a guy named L. Dardenne.
Louis Dardenne?
Yeah, it sounds like he owns a joint. Do you know him?
Yeah, well, I know who he is. He's a European international wheeler dealer. You know, shipping lines, hotels, conglomerates. The type of guy who doesn't buy stock, he buys companies.
Well, what would he want with us?
You know what I think? I think we better start putting something together. That's what I think. Hey, you look like a big, strong fella. Do you have any combat specialties?
You mean like martial arts?
Yeah, that'd be great.
No.
I took a course in self-defense at the Y.
You got any other suggestions?
I'm actually pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
If you don't get shot for your first karate chop.
I've got a can of tear gas on my key ring, but it's in my handbag, and they took it.
Did they go through your bag?
No.
Well, they don't know it's there. It's worth a try. Of course, it's going to call for some acting on your part.
Have they been picked up?
Yes, sir. All but one.
Which one?
Cody Johnson.
When I get instructions they were all to be sent to me, that's exactly what I meant. Where is Mr. Johnson?
The blue team is still out, sir. They have a line on him.
I want him here.
The blue team assures me they'll have him within the hour. He's operating under some rather unusual pressure. We have reason to believe he may have just sold the Brooklyn Bridge.
Airport! Airport! Hey, 5 o'clock in this kind of traffic, I don't make for airport. What? Okay, Jack, you're busted. Inspector Peterson, Metropolitan Transit District. Failure to accept the fare is punishable by a fine and loss of your vehicular permit, huh?
Come on,
huh?
give me a break, huh? I'll take you. Get
yeah,
it,
okay.
Huh? All right.
Out of service. I'm Dr. Denton. I've got an emergency delivery at County General. The mayor's wife. This is a real healthy one for you this time, pal.
Good afternoon.
Well, now, I could give you an argument on that.
What are you going to do with us?
I merely have a few questions to ask. Look, rest assured, there's no reason to be so upset.
Oh, the heck there isn't. You can't go around just snatching people off of street corners anytime you feel like it. There is laws against that.
Laws don't apply to people like Mr. Dardenne. He does what he wants. He just takes what he wants. A few statutes aren't going to stand in his way if he chooses to kidnap us or kill us.
Now, look, please control yourself, Miss Welby. There's no reason for you to be so distressed. Would you care for a brandy?
No. Hecky. They took my handbag.
Let's begin with you, Mr. Henley. Now, according to my records, both your wife, Betty Louise Henley, and son Arthur are deceased. Have you any living relatives, Mr. Henley?
You got about as much chance of me answering that as I have of growing feathers.
That question is going to be answered by all of you. Mr. Underwood, this can be as easy or as difficult as you choose to make it. Miss Welby?
Karate.
Here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was trying to get him. Oh.
Whoa. It goes to the right. Here, Sonny. Catch. Here, give it to me.
I know how to use a gun. I know how to use a gun.
You know how to use a gun. Come on, hurry up. There's guys standing between us and the elevator.
No, I got a better idea. The roof.
What are we going to do, jump?
No, there's a chopper up there. I flew one in on.
Of course you did.
Huh?
It goes to the left, too.
Okay, get in.
Come on, son. Get this thing running.
Hey, what's that say right there? Huh? Battery?
Are you sure you know how to fly this?
Yes, I can fly it if I can see the instrument panel. Put that away, will you?
Hey!
No!
That's a grand, man. You can pick it up and kill you an hour. Deal? Deal. Oh!
Watch where you're going!
Oh, you're doing fine, son. Just fine. Now, see if you can find a place to land this thing. We can get some help from New York's finest.
I can't land this thing at a police station. I gotta set it down at the airport.
If I'd known it was going to be like this, I would have taken my chances back there.
I told you, I can't see.
What's that supposed to be? Reassurance?
Now, honey, it's all right. Everything's going to be all right.
Yeah, it hasn't tried to land yet.
Oh.
soft acid?
Are you kidding?
And you couldn't have landed this thing any closer. You've been riding piggyback.
Ha! Well, I'm sorry if it was a little rough.
A little?
A little?
Well, I would have been happy to turn the controls over to you, Miss Welby, but you didn't happen to mention whether or not you'd taken pilot training at the Y.
I hadn't expected such a dramatic arrival. I am Edward Villaire, and you will be Miss Welby, Miss Underwood, Mr. Henley.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I was beginning to get anxious. You were expected no later than 5 o'clock. Your luggage is aboard, and we're cleared for takeoff in 2 minutes.
Well, there ain't gonna be any takeoff. Not until we get to talk to the police.
Police? I'm afraid I don't understand.
We were kidnapped. Someone named Louis Dardenne had us all picked up.
Dardenne.
Who is Louis Dardenne?
Please, get on the plane immediately. I know you have questions and concerns, and I assure you they will all be answered. But Louis Dardenne is not somebody that I am at liberty to discuss. You'll get a full explanation from His Majesty.
Do you mean we're going to meet the King of Glendora?
Well, that's all very nice, but I am not going anyplace till I get to make my police report. Kidnapping is a federal crime.
And it will be dealt with. Trust me in this, Mr. Henry, please. Where is Mr. Johnson?
Is this the plane for Glendora?
Yes? Who are you?
Cody Johnson.
You're black. Oh, forgive me. We didn't have any photographs.
Hey, look, man, I don't know who you are, but I don't have time to discuss paint jobs. I gotta get on this plane. They got guns.
Get over there.
It feels better, no?
Oh, yes, much better. Thank you.
Perhaps a cafe.
Sure, thank you.
Will you let go of the cup? I'm taking care of him. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right, it's all right.
Oh.
Non, non, ça va, ça va. De toute manière, je ne voulais pas de café. Merci.
Who would do such a cruel thing?
Whenever you're free. I asked for a cup of coffee 10 minutes ago.
Hmm?
It doesn't matter.
Who is Louis Dardenne?
I guess we'll find out when we get to Glendora.
The wheels around my heart is set in motion. Under 1,000 stars, we'll sail across an ocean. What may lie ahead is better left unsaid. Out of the blue, I'm stepping into a dream, taking a chance on something I'd never seen. Maybe this time luck will see me through. Sometimes dreams come true from out of the blue, out of the blue, from out of the blue, out of the blue.
So, Edward, do you have many bridges in Glendora?
Oh, yes, we have many.
Very odd, these Americans.
I'd known we were staying here, I would have borrowed better luggage.
Well, it don't look like no hotel I've ever been in before. It looks more like a castle.
Well, it is, Mr. Henley. His Majesty felt that you'd be more comfortable staying at the palace. I'm sorry that we were unable to pick up your bags, Mr. Johnson. We appear to have some difficulty reaching you after you arrived in New York.
Well, I was pretty much on the move.
Well, I don't think that you'll find lack of luggage any inconvenience. Please. Miss Welby, gentlemen, if you'll be so good as to follow me. Oh, incidentally, you'll be dining with His Majesty tonight. Nothing formal, of course, after your long journey. Dinner will be at 8 in the small dining room. We put you in the Princess Jelaine suite, Miss Welby. Clotilde here will attend you.
Thank you, Sir Edward. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate some time for myself right now.
Yes, of course. You've only to ring if you need anything. Gentlemen.
Arson, wasn't it? You think maybe you can clean this up a little bit? You know, do an iron job on it. Having dinner tonight with the king.
This thing must be worth a fortune.
Man, I have a
I'm Cody Johnson.
What? Sis? Trot wheat? Merci beaucoup, monsieur. What?
Merci, yeah. Aloha? Hey, weirdest thing just happened to me.
Oh, excuse me for a minute, will you? That sounds like my daughter.
He got you too, huh? Some kind of native custom, I guess. Wonder how much this thing is worth. Man, I don't believe this place. No bridges, but lots of money.
Let me see that. Celine, Dior, Van Cleef, Arpels, Cartier.
And Timex.
How did you get my watch?
Sometimes my immense talents overwhelm me.
You picked my pocket, that's what you did.
Would somebody tell me what's going on? Are you planning on doing some shopping?
Well, in a manner of speaking, he is. This here's Mark Heaven, ain't it, Cody? Oh, don't worry. I spotted you for a con the minute I laid eyes on you. Well, you and me is in the same business, only opposite sides.
That's supposed to be some kind of wow? I spotted you too, Pop. Gumshoe from East Dog Breath, Nebraska. Only I was too polite to mention it.
So you stole my watch?
Practicing, Pop. Just practicing. Just having a little fun with you. Looky here.
Yes, Miss Welby.
The large dining room probably doubles as a soccer stadium.
The king will enter through those doors. Since you are all Americans by birth, I hope you won't regard it as rude if I make a few suggestions with regard to protocol.
I never thought I'd meet a real king.
The king himself will introduce those subjects which he wishes to discuss. Now, you are free, of course, to enter into the conversation. Indeed, I hope you will. But under no circumstances are you to question His Majesty. That would be considered a gross breach of etiquette.
Excuse me, sir. Will he explain Dardanelle and the kidnapping?
All in good time, but please, no direct questions. Address him, if you will, as Your Majesty or Sir.
I just hope I use the right fork.
His Majesty, Charles Philippe, King of Glendora.
Ah, my friends, how very nice it is to have the pleasure of welcoming you.
Your Majesty, may I introduce Miss Welby?
Caroline, is it not?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Charming.
Mr. Underwood?
Yes, of course. I enjoy your work, my boy, particularly that piece on the World Cup yacht race. I used to do a bit of sailing myself.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Arthur Henley.
Our retired police officer. It's a great pleasure, Mr. Henley.
Well, the pleasure's all mine, King.
And Mr. Cody Johnson.
Cody? That's an unusual name. I'm told you travel about a great deal.
Yes, sir. My work keeps me moving.
Well, I'm delighted that your travels have brought you to Glendora.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, my.
And now, my very dear friends, you have been extremely patient with a garrulous old man.
Oh, are you kidding, King? Sir, you didn't have to do any of this for us, but you sure rolled out the red carpet.
Oh, anything less would have been most inappropriate, as you are about to see. Miss Welby, gentlemen, I would like you to meet your ancestors. King Bernard. Do you notice the likeness to yourself, Mr. Underwood? It was he who signed the Treaty of Tremouille.
The Treaty of Tremouille provides that should the line Villers-d'Estanville expire, the Kingdom of Glendora would revert to France.
Which is keeping rather a beady eye on us at this moment.
Your Majesty, are you telling us that these are our ancestors? That we're part of the Villers-d'Estanville line?
The last, as far as we can determine. Were you not struck by your resemblance to the portrait of Princess Ghislaine, Caroline, my dear?
Yes.
You ever get the feeling you're holding the wrong ticket?
Glendoran royal blood runs in your veins as surely as it does in theirs, my dear Cody. We were most painstaking in our research. Like all good family trees, ours is a bit convoluted.
You have a gift for understatements, Your Majesty.
Sir, my letter said that our names were picked at random by the Glendora Tourist Bureau.
We were desirous of avoiding publicity. You were brought here for a specific purpose and for reasons which date back to the 13th century. Would you explain, Sir Edward?
In the 13th century, because of the plague, the royal family was decimated and it became necessary to select a new monarch for Glendora. All the knights of royal blood were summoned and sent forth on a quest. The world was to be their testing ground. The idea was that whichever knight should prove himself worthiest in the quest, he should be the new king. After many trials and tribulations, the Count Villers-d'Estanville was selected. And his heirs have ruled Glendora from that day to this in line of direct descent through his eldest son.
I am the last of that line, but I am old. Sir Edward considers it unlikely that I shall now beget an heir. Which leads us to you.
Now, you are all descended from Crown Prince Alexander, the youngest son. He left Glendora at the time of the plague, and his descendants migrated to the Americas in the early 1600s. You are all of royal lineage, and we propose to duplicate the quest of the 13th century in order to discover which one of you is worthiest to succeed His Majesty, to become Prince or Princess Royal, and one day, perhaps, to wear the crown of this most ancient kingdom.
Our attorneys have told us that if this quest is duplicated exactly, the method of selection will be upheld in an international court of law and will keep this country from being reclaimed by France. I
know it is difficult for you to accept this at such short notice. The future of Glendora rests with you. We shall expect your answers in the morning. Good evening.
King Cody. Sounds like a headline act at Basin Street East.
Sir Edward, do you mean seriously that one of us could actually become king?
Or queen.
I expect you have a number of questions you'd like to ask me.
Well, I got one. Who the heck is Count Dardanais?
10 years ago, there was an abortive coup led by Count Dardanais. His life was spared, but his lands were confiscated by the crown and he was banished.
But why did he kidnap us?
Should Glendora be absorbed by France, then Dardanais' exile will be over. He would be free to return, resume his title, regain his lands.
Would he try to kill us?
I don't doubt that he will try to stop you. Now perhaps you'd like time to think. I'll expect your decisions in the morning. Thank you for being so prompt. His Majesty has been most anxious to learn your decision. However, before you give me your answers, I must remind you that this quest cannot be without danger. His Majesty cannot confer on you shoes of swiftness, cap of darkness, or magic swords. He can only pronounce you his knights and his lady and send you forth with his blessing. And now, I must ask each of you formally and in the King's name. The King has made a challenge. How do you answer?
Caroline, Lady of the Summer Sea, whom men shall know for her faithful stewardship, excel thou in all graces and virtues, and be thou herewith sworn to me. Arise, Lady Caroline Welby. I dub thee Cody, Knight of the Plume. May thy strength prevail and protect thee from all peril, and be thou herewith sworn to me. Arise, Sir Cody Johnson. I dub thee Arthur, Knight of Gascoigne, bearing neither spear nor shield, defended do honor to thy knighthood, and be thou herewith sworn to me. Arise, Sir Arthur Henley. I dub thee Daniel, Knight of the Lion. Be thou valiant and strong as this sword of honor with which thou art appointed, and be thou herewith sworn to me. Arise, Sir Daniel Underwood. Of the original quest, I noticed that the king read them a poem he wrote. Perhaps you could write me one, Sir Edward.
Oh, really, sir? A poem? Me?
A poem that might alert them to the folly of racing one another. Human nature being what it is, we shall not be able to convince them completely, but it's worth a try. If they race one another, we shall only learn who is the fastest. not which one is the most wise, brave, or noble.
I will see to it, Your Majesty.
This quest is likely to be a lengthy business. I must take care to keep out of drafts until they all come back. This plaque commemorates the start of the quest 7 centuries ago. Contrary to popular belief, I was not present at the original ceremony. It is from here that your quest will begin.
Edward. According to the Charter, the Crown grants you 3 things. Provisions for 1 day, a sword, and a mount. Now, you must start your quest with nothing of a monetary nature. Have you relinquished all currency?
I didn't have that much on me anyway.
Do we have to take the swords? They look awfully heavy.
Yeah. Don't look like you could get the blade up into the handle.
That was a joke, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, the sword is traditional, not essential. There's precedent in the case of Jean-Claude the Merciful. He declined to take a weapon with him on his journey.
Well, I think I'll pass on it, too.
Of course, he was killed by the Moors, just outside the city gates. According to the dictates of tradition, His Majesty will read you the following poem. Now, please do listen very carefully to the words. They are most important.
A vaunted arrow, keen and straight, swiftly seeking, quickly spent, Armoric. Knights, thy speed abate, let wisdom be thy bent. Kingly virtues thus displaying, go thee forth to greet thy fate. Ah, truth and goodness thy companions, such alone shall breach the gate. Lady Caroline, gentlemen, God grant you all good ending.
Sir Edward, we all have some questions about the poem.
Yeah.
It seems sort of vague and out of date. When was it written?
Last night.
What would...
Look, I'm prohibited from answering any questions about the poem. Just make of it what you can. There only remains for me to tell you your first destination. I shall be waiting for you at the Carlton Hotel in Cannes. I shall there make a judgment at that time as to which of you has demonstrated the qualities that make a king or a queen. Lady Caroline, gentlemen, Godspeed. It was a damn good poem, written to the point, totally understandable. Should have had no problems with it at all, I would think.
Hey, get out of the way now. That horse is the only good one. Hey, you take the
Hold it, no, I got it.
I'm the girl.
Hurry up.
Honey.
What? Put on that spear. You ever get the rein? Get the horse. Cody, you get on with your woman. It's the wrong side.
Excuse me. That horse looks good, but I think he's been pulling a wagon. He's got harness marks on him.
Hey, that's a boy.
Well, I left my happy home. See what I can find out. I left my folk and friends with the aim to clear my mind out. But I hit the rowdy road. Many times I met there. Many stories told me of the way to get there. So on and on I go. Seconds to time out. There's so much left to know, and I'm on the road to find out.
What's the matter with you? Where you going? Hey, stop! Not in here! Hey!
They've left?
Yes, Count Ardennais, an hour ago.
And it was all done according to the charter?
In every way, sir, although they all declined the sword.
What is their destination?
Cannes.
Right here. They've left. They're on their way to Cannes. $100,000 as agreed. I am told you are a man of infinite resource. I'm interested in corruption, Mr. Adams. If I can corrupt these knights with money, women, greed, any of the human frailties, I will invalidate them in the royal house of Glendora.
I understand. Cody Johnson?
Well, he's an easy case. He's quite corrupt already.
Mr. Underwood?
Short-sighted, he believes the best of people, an obvious flaw.
And Miss Welby?
Upwardly mobile, and Mr. Henley, old, looking for a place in the sun.
Sir.
May I remind you, Mr. Adams, that your job is to bring these people here to me at this boat, so that I can offer them each an inducement that will corrupt them.
A certain amount of force may be required.
Isn't it always, my friend? It is the nature of our species. Now go, bring these people to me.
Bonjour.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
Ah, you speak English.
A little.
Good. My horse came up lame. I was wondering if I could leave him here. Give him to you. He's a beautiful animal, and he does need a lot of care. And I have to keep moving.
All right. I'll take him.
Good, monsieur. Thank you very much. Merci. Si, au revoir. Hey, Art! Au revoir, monsieur.
Hey, monsieur!
May I give you a ride?
Hey, Gary! You're making good time!
Merci de m'avoir conduit, monsieur.
My pleasure.
Au revoir.
I confess to being something of a romantic, and I've quite enjoyed rereading the accounts of the original quest. As a matter of fact, it rather disappointed me when these Americans all declined the sword. Blades flashing in the sunlight, that sort of thing. But we still do have our bold knights, a beautiful lady, and spirited, prancing steeds.
You have a problem, monsieur.
Do I have a problem? Oh, do I have a problem? Do you speak English?
Un peu. I have a little English.
Oh, great. I'm trying to get to Cannes, and this nag keeps turning into graveyards. I feel like I'm on the dead man's Tour of France here.
Naturellement. I've known this horse all its life. It pulls the casket.
Great! I'd be making better time on my hands and knees. I'm late. I'm very, very late. How you feel about making a trade? The horse for the wagon.
What good is a wagon without a horse?
You want to make a deal? You and Trigger seem to be in the same kind of business.
For you, monsieur, it's a bad deal. The wagon is old and of no use.
Look, think of me as a crazy American. A sucker. I don't know what I'm doing. Look, we'll trade even. And if it'll make you feel better, you can let me use your phone, huh?
Ah, bonjour.
Where's your horse?
Oh, he came up lame. How you doing?
What a shame.
Easy, boy.
Looks like you'll have to walk.
Looks like you won't be able to.
I'm doing just fine. I think. So where's your horse?
Oh, I gave him away to a farmer.
You gave him away.
Uh-huh.
What's that, 10 points for generosity, maybe 20 points for kindness to animals?
Hey, listen, Carrie. Have you been tested yet? I mean, has anybody jumped out at you and said, dragons to the sleigh right down this road? Because, except for my horse going lame and meeting that nice man at the farm, nothing much has happened to me.
You want to compare notes? Maybe throw in together? Is that it?
Gee, I think that might be cheating. I'm surprised to think you even suggested it.
I didn't suggest it. You suggested it.
I don't think a queen should get hysterical.
Hysterical?
It's all right, just relax. Listen, I'll tell you what. When I get to Cannell, I'll tell him to have a nice warm bath waiting for you, okay?
Hysterical? I'm not hysterical. I'm, okay. So I'm a little hysterical. It'll pass.
My horse.
My horse.
No. My horse. Your Vespa.
Oui, c'est ma Vespa, oui.
Ah, oui. We trade. You take my horse. Cheveux.
Cheveux.
Oh, no. Cheval.
Cheval.
I'm in the process of concluding a business transaction.
Honey, you ain't even started yet. Now hold on to that horse and I'll see what's going on over here. Monsieur.
Oh, thank God you're here. Does any one of you gentlemen speak English?
We speak your language, monsieur, if you are not too quick. Quick?
Oui. Oh, forgive me, sir. Your language is so beautiful, I wouldn't insult it with my miserable American accent.
You said on the telephone that a crime had been committed.
Oh, lordy, I just don't know where to begin.
Begin with the crime, monsieur.
Yes, sir. That's a good place. I still can't believe it happened. See, I was a postman back home. I just make $67.50 a week take home. The only thing I ever had to look forward to was this. I've been saving my money for the last 10 years for this trip, and it's gone. Oh, lordy, it's gone.
What is gone, monsieur?
The trip, the horses. See, I really wanted to see your country. So I signed on for that. See France by wagon, too. Couldn't even afford a whole team, just 2 horses in this old junk heap. Then, oh, Lordy, about an hour ago, while I was passing the time with that fine French gentleman over there, 3 Americans come along and stole my horses right out from under me. Took my luggage, too. They went that away.
That's my horse.
I already explained things to him. I already did. You know, this is the best investment I ever made. I got that in a used bookstore for 6 bits.
Bon, c'est d'accord. Les 2 chevaux pour une Vespa. J'achète. Je vais faire les papiers.
Oh, good. Good.
You crook! You traded in my horse too, didn't you?
Mais monsieur, quel est le horse?
Governor! Those are the ones who stole my horses!
Do I look like a horse thief? Would you like to make a little contribution here?
I'm trying to find a word for bunco.
Mr. Johnson will be directed to register his complaint.
You want to bet?
You're making good time. Being kind, okay?
Apologies, monsieur. Mademoiselle, I regret the inconvenience. But without checking, how were we to know that those horses were given you by the King of Glendora?
Well, that's okay, Eddie. It happens in the best of precincts.
Goodbye. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
The walking's probably going to make that horse seem pretty good.
Yeah. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up.
Hey, John Don, is that?
going the other way. Thanks a lot for the ride. Mercy! What are you doing here? I thought this was supposed to be my ride.
Thanks for sharing it.
He came from my hometown.
Heel toe, Art, heel toe. This ain't the shin splint. Well, it's not shin splint I'm worried about. Oh, yeah? It's my pacemaker.
You have a pacemaker? Well, you shouldn't be running.
You better get some savvy, boy. You'll never win.
My love for you is so overpowering, I'm afraid that I might disappear. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away. And I know a woman became a wife.
You better check your batteries.
You know the very word she uses to describe her life. She said a good day, she said a bad day's when
What?
really slip sliding away, slip sliding.
Pace yourself.
You know the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away, slip sliding away. You know the nearer your destination, the more you slip sliding away.
Hey, Gary! Hey, stop! Oh, police business. I gotta commandeer this here car, buddy. Here's my badge, see? Me gendarme. Savvy? Me gendarme. All right. There's a guy up ahead with a wagon.
Merci beaucoup.
There he is! Hey, Stan! Come on, quick! They got Carrie!
What happened? Who got her?
I don't know, a couple of guys in a helicopter, they swooped down and just snatched her away. Maybe it's that Dardenne.
Or the king. Hey, don't let him fool you. That's one wily old dude. Got me a cemetery horse, man. I've seen every tombstone west of Glendora. They said they was gonna test us.
Oh, but from what Sir Edward said, I don't think the king would put obstacles in our way.
Hey, he also read us a poem I'm still trying to figure out. Now, look, tell me, is this a race or what?
Nobody said it was a race.
Nobody said it wasn't.
Look, fellas, are we gonna stand here just talking about races when maybe Carrie's getting killed?
No, come on, we gotta do something. We gotta do it fast.
We gotta pick up the horses and make a phone call.
Au revoir. Au revoir. I gotta go. Oui? Oui, mademoiselle, nous entendons. Oui, merci.
Nothing yet?
Well, the operator said she was finally able to reach somebody in Dardanel's London office. We should have a number on him in a few minutes.
I still think we should have taken the whole thing back to my friend Eddie in Burgle.
Excuse me, I think it's Bruchel.
The cops is the only ones know how to handle a situation like this.
Yeah, I was real impressed. Got you two off the street in 15 minutes.
Well, he don't have my experience with your type.
You can't make a straight run at a guy like Dardanel. You gotta come in low and off sides. We're in his bag. You gotta play it just like he would.
The main thing is, we've got to work together in this. Now, this is just Dardanel's opening move. If we get Carrie back, that's not gonna stop him. Next time it could be you or Art or me. When it comes to Dardanel, we've got to stick together. That's the only protection we have.
I just cannot get used to working with a con.
Hey, I'm not too thrilled about it myself.
Do you want to get Carrie back?
If it takes working with the 10 most wanted. Well, if Betty and me'd ever had a daughter, why, but she got so much spunk.
Yeah. Okay. I'm in for whatever it takes.
So am I.
I'm proud of you guys. Oui?
Mr. Underwood, I understand you've gone through a great deal of trouble to contact me.
You have Carrie Welby.
Miss Welby is a guest on my yacht, yes.
Usually swoop your guests out of the middle of the road in a helicopter?
Well, maybe I was over anxious to talk to her. I'm anxious to talk to all of you. Mr. Underwood, I know I got off on the wrong foot when we met in New York, but I apologize. Believe me, I mean you no harm.
Well, then let her go.
She's not a prisoner. I merely have some very interesting offers that I should like to present to all of you.
You want us out of the quest?
Well, it could be long, possibly even dangerous. I think you might prefer what I have to offer. It's certainly worthy of discussion. I'll arrange to have you brought to my yacht.
You want us out of the quest. We want Carrie Welby. We're willing to trade. But on our ground, say, in an hour.
Well, let's say at a time that affords greater visibility. Sunrise? It would be extremely embarrassing if you were to bring the police into our negotiation.
All right, sunrise. We're in Bruchel. There's a clearing just north of the highway. We'll meet there. But if Carrie Welby isn't with you and in excellent health, all bets are off.
He ain't gonna go for it, son.
He has to.
Well, your friend sure can't ride very well.
Hold it, Bush. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, it's close enough. I want to see you're unarmed.
All right, she's here. Where are the other two?
Now, first, I make sure you haven't hurt her. You don't have any more concealed weapons. Pull up your pant leg.
Good work, son. You got him. I better go see if I can help Cody.
Geronimo!
Atta boy, Cody. You done it, son.
Let's wrap this turkey up.
Yeah, you got a belt or something? Come on. Turn him over. Tie him behind his back.
Oh, we did it, Pop! We got him, Gary. We did it.
You're okay. You're okay. You're safe now.
You came back for me.
Of course we came back for you. Couldn't let anything happen to you. Come on.
Here, be careful where you aim it.
Hey, we took care of the pilot.
You guys were great.
Pretty good teamwork, huh?
How you doing?
That ought to hold him till the cops come.
Yeah, you better be the one to go get him, Art. You got the badge and the great relationship with her.
Yeah, just lay this hunk of tin on all that. That'll get him moving.
Where did you get that?
Come on, you can take the horse.
The horse?
Yeah, it beats walking.
Well, you know, it's a long way back to Brugel.
Joe, I think he's got it.
You hold this horse down. Oh, now, boy. Oh, there.
Here,
All right.
take this.
Just hold on.
Gee, I hope he doesn't fall off.
No, he's a lot tougher than he looks.
Sure, old Pop's gonna make it. Might take him a couple hours, but he'll make it. Look at him. Oh.
Thanks, Cody.
Hey, lady, forget it. You know, like they say, one for all and all for Can. Come on, let's go.
What's he doing?
He's getting the jump on us. I guess he thinks it's a race.
What a rotten thing to do. Night of the plume. That's the second time he's pulled something like that.
Well, no, he didn't take off till he saw you were all right. He did come back with us.
Well, I don't like him. But I'm starting to like you. And that's the biggest surprise I've had today. I have the feeling you bring out the best in people. No, really. You got Art and Cody to work together, at least for a while. That's a major accomplishment. I owe you my life, Dan. I'm not gonna forget it.
They ought to be here in a couple of minutes.
I'm sorry, Gary.
But I think it's a race, too!
Where are you going? Oh, not again! No! Don't leave me! No! Don't leave me! How do we get this far? How do we do it? In this comedy called love. Is this all there is to it? You can't get away from me so easily. Oh, say goodbye, but you ain't heard the last of me. Oh, you can't get away from me. I'll be close behind if this is love. It's driving me out of my mind.
Well, Ed, it's been a real pleasure doing business with you. You run a fine little department.
Thank you, monsieur.
Well, I think I'll go find me a park bench someplace. This business has taken a whole lot out of me.
Park bench. I knew it. Is there another car? I mean, do you have a police car?
Yes.
Renault. There's more to life than just cops and robbers.
Mighty nice of you to give me this ride, Eddie. Sure is a pretty country.
Oui, c'est joli.
We got company, Eddie. Why don't you try giving this thing a little gas?
No. They must have given him a faster car.
This ain't no race!
You're doing great.
Cops, they're all the same. Busted my chops since high school.
You're really terrific.
It did not.
Where's Dan? He beat us, didn't he?
Beat you?
Huh.
Well, you asked me, that shouldn't count. Karen and I had to go all the way back to Bruegel to file a police report.
Yes, Sir Daniel explained what happened. His Majesty was most relieved to learn that none of you suffered any serious injury. Please, you must be exhausted. Come in.
Hi. Hey, you two made great time. Come on over here, have a glass of wine. Oh, there's somebody I want you to meet. A friend of mine from L.A., Linda. She's a model. She just happened to be in Cannes on a Vogue shoot. How's that for a coincidence? Maybe later.
Cody! I'd almost given you up.
So had I. Oh, please, show me to the nearest room and bed. I'm so tired. My hair hurts.
I'm sorry you've missed dinner. You want something sent to your room? All right, then. We'll see you at breakfast. 7:30.
In the morning?
Hi. Everybody sleep well?
Oh, yeah. I can't take more than 3 hours a night.
Morning, Carrie. I'd like us to be friends.
You think that's possible?
We can work at it.
Lady Caroline, gentlemen, before you begin the next leg of your journey, I should like to extend His Majesty's compliments on the qualities that you displayed thus far.
Yeah, I really scored high. Came in dead last.
You obviously didn't listen to the poem. Now, as you know, I have been charged with the responsibility of determining which of you has proved himself most worthy on each leg of the journey. I have questioned you all, and I have decided that on this leg, Sir Arthur has demonstrated the most kingly qualities.
What? He came in third. He didn't even have one spin arrow or nothing. What's going on?
He got us all together. He got us to go back and get Carrie.
Exactly. A noble act. Unselfish. One that is worthy of a king.
You're kidding, sir. Well, it wasn't nothing that any cop wouldn't do. There ain't nothing special about trying to bust crooks.
I agree with the choice. He was most worthy.
You have all acquitted yourselves well in the qualities that you have displayed. Sir Cody, resourcefulness. I particularly enjoyed the adventure with the wagon. Lady Cathy, bravery under the most harrowing circumstances. Sir Daniel, honor, courtesy, honesty, truthfulness, courage, bravery, resourcefulness.
All right. We get the point.
And now, Lady Caroline, gentlemen, it is time for you to leave. The next leg of your journey begins. Your destination is Venice.
Venice?
Venice, Italy.
Venice, California. How you get there is one of your problems.
All the way to Southern California with no money?
On His Majesty's behalf, I would like to read you the following. The spirit soars when the deed is done. The farmer's crop is his given son. All men will know the place to toil. The population is the soil. Lady Caroline, gentlemen, Godspeed.
Do you believe that? He followed me. I guess that leg wasn't as bad as I thought.
I don't believe it. He followed you just like a puppy.
Yeah, like the last reel of a Lassie movie.
Yeah, he seems okay.
Boy, them poems are starting to get me down.
You know, I wonder about them. Do you suppose it means we're supposed to get us a job on a farm or something?
The population is the soil.
No, see, what I think he means, maybe, is that we're supposed to all try to understand the problems of the people that we meet.
Oh, no. I think Pops was right. You know, get a job on a farm or something. That's what they're looking for.
Well, I think I'm going to do some browsing. Maybe, check out some of the shops.
I'm sure glad we don't have to worry about that race business no more. You know, he wasn't really talking us in. He don't have a stopwatch. Up, I come in second.
Third.
I still won.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't have to worry about that race thing anymore.
Hey, well, I guess I'll be ambling on. Maybe stop over across the street and have a cup of coffee before I tag on out of here.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends.